All right, so after a lot of work, we have the basement prepared for the spray foam. So, got all the nails and staples pulled from the old insulation. Everything is clean. Everything's been vacuumed. The walls have been vacuumed. We got the crevice all fully cleaned out. We have made room for the spray foam installers. Move stuff all out of the way. I got my door frame installed here. All the conduit is run for the Ethernet, because that will be, those are go to the end. You can see one is up there, and the other one is over here and goes to the other end where we just were. Those are on the outer walls, and that's all going to get spray foamed. So got this area all clean. Got the dryer vent pipe. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to reuse that dryer vent, but I got the pipe situated in case I do. We have this wall repaired. I threw some spray foam down in the crevice there, just because I don't know if they're gonna spray it down that far in. This area is nice and clear here. Got this room cleared other than the stuff in the center there. And the area under the stairs. That is all ready to go. So like I said, spray foam guys are coming tomorrow. And this will look a whole lot different next time we're down here. All right, got our intumescent paint. It's fire retardant, and it needs to be stirred for 5 minutes. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. Maybe I'll put this on low. Put it on high. Carefully spin it. Okay. That should hopefully do it. Got a bucket spout for our lid here, but I don't trust it. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't make a mess. Hey Kevin, you ready?
We're ready.
Okay. Got a liner, got your bucket. How full do you want it?
Fill it up.
Fill it up. See if our bucket spout survives. If we do it this way, it should be a little neater. All right, get to work.
Do you want to show everyone what you're doing?
Take a look. We are going to be painting the spray foam here, and we're going to be doing the lower level in this section because we're going to put drywall up top. We only need to paint the areas that the foam is going to remain exposed. So over here is going to be a maintenance area, so this all needs to be painted. It doesn't need to be painted behind the bathroom walls, but over here for the sump pump area in this, it's going to need to be painted because this is going to remain exposed. And the only other thing is under the stairs here in the crawl space, that will also remain exposed. Other than that, everything is going to be covered with drywall. So, all right. So, Kevin's going to be helping paint, but he wants me to demonstrate the installation. So,
So what's the purpose of this paint, Mark?
this is called intumescent paint, and it is a fireproofing paint. I was told by the spray foam people that this is a requirement for whatever areas are left exposed.
So presumably someone puts a match up to it, it doesn't burn, is that the idea?
That's the idea as far as I can know, as far as I can tell. And from what I've read online from the manufacturer, this, if you do put a match to it, it will like foam up to snuff out a fire.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I almost want to take a scrap piece of foam and paint it and bring it outside and test it.
Well, at some point we can try that. So it's been a couple of weeks now since the spray foam guys have been here, but they did an awesome job. So They actually went quite thick on this particular wall. Over here, we used intumescent paint on the lower half because anything that's going to remain exposed needs to be painted with fireproof paint. So the upper half I'm going to cover with drywall in this room. In this room, I'm going to fur it out with studs and build walls. This is just going to be a utility area, so like I said, just drywall on the upper half. This here is also going to be a utility area, but I'm not going to put any drywall up. So we painted the whole thing here. Over here is where the bathroom is. Again, that's going to get drywall. Sump pump area. Again, this is going to remain exposed. So I had them leave these 3 studs uncovered in case I want to put a network panel on that wall. That's where I was kind of thinking of putting the networking. This wall over here. Going to be the end of the hallway. If I ever build a garage on this house, this would be the entryway. Put some stairs in and a doorway. So Kevin came up with an actual excellent suggestion here. I was just going to leave this area open as part of the larger hallway, but he said, why don't you put a door in this vicinity here that will cover up the electrical panel, that back wall, sump pump area, because again, I was going to leave this open but have a door to the sump pump area, and I kind of like that idea. I might actually do that. And here, again, this is going to be furred out with studs. So everything's nicely spray foamed. They left a gap at the bottom for the weep holes. The channel is still nice and clean. And we also did under the crawl space down here. Again, this part was, we painted this with the fireproof paint. So that's what everything looks like. So it's actually pretty nice down here. It's about 10 degrees Fahrenheit outside and the furnace is running, but yeah, it's actually pretty warm down here. So thanks for watching, everyone.